Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Craft Eccentricity. I hope everyone had an awesome weekend, and I did. I was busy doing all sorts of things, which is why I've got very quick projects today, and this is probably going to be a very quick video. So, first of all, what did I do? I'm back using some of the Panalisa items from the design team haul last week, and I've tried to use the things that people asked to see. So, this is the envelope that folds over, and it's got these heart closures here, but it holds a gift card, and it will hold a gift card. I'm actually going to measure this. Now, you do need extended plates to use this one because of the length of it. It's slightly longer than your standard cutting plate. So let's leave that line down, and I will get my ruler and measure it. Right, we are at, ooh, what does that say? I'm going to say 10 3/8. So you know, you can appreciate that you do need your long cutting pad to do that. It's the same width as a standard cutting pad, but you just need the longer ones, and 5.5 inches. So yeah, you know, it's going to fit your standard cutting pad, but you need the longer standard cutting pad. And it comes with a little piece that you can use on the back of the envelope for your sentiment, and it includes a sentiment which says thanks, and you also get a couple of little hearts and an arrow with it. But it's really sweet, and I use some of my paper here from Snap Click Supply. Isn't that gorgeous? And this is basic grey, and I think it's called Out of Print. I think this one is out of print. This one is Adrian Lumen, and it's called, ooh, New Year, New You. That's it. Yeah, brain's working. Right, so you get the extra piece that overlays on this so that you can make your heart a different colour, and then it just opens up. But if I measure that in a bit for you, you're going to see that you can absolutely get your gift card in. It's 4 1/8, and it is 2 and, what does that say? 2 5/8. Is that right? I've got to hold my ruler up to the light. Yeah, 2 5/8. So you're totally going to get your gift card in there, or whatever else you want to. I like to put packets of seeds in things like this, because you can get seed packet dies and just do your own thing on them. And if you like collect seeds from your garden or something, you can make them like really little pretty gifts. So on the back of this one, I put the thanks, but you could include this inside of your little envelope, if you know what I mean. So I did 2 of them. So I'm going to gift those to a neighbour, but I just think they're really, really pretty. Right, next up, people wanted to see if this one would cut out, and it does, because of course people are always concerned about, you know, fancy dies and whether they cut properly or not. So I cut it in white, and I cut it in craft card stock. So that is what they look like, and I am going to measure that. But I think that's really lovely. I mean, things like that, you know, they're borders on pockets. I mean, if you put it onto this one, for example, you know, you've fancied up your envelope, and we all like fancy envelopes. You could even just cut the leaf section off and glue that one on so that you've got a seal, and you could take the rest away so that you've got a little fancy. I've got my hands all over the place, so that you've got a little fancy bit in the middle of your envelope as well. But I just love that. And I'm really getting back into my craft card stock, so I'm glad I got a huge pack of it in different shades of craft. I mean, if ever you're in Michael's, they do it all different shades of craft, and then it goes into dark chocolate, which I think is that one. And they used to be $5 for a pack. I don't know if they still are, but like I say, you know, sort of, you got Christmas looming. Yeah, I know, we're not in summer yet and Christmas is looming, but you just know it's going to be huge gingerbread explosion again, because gingerbread is just so popular at the moment, whether it's like Christmas gingerbread or gingerbread for Easter. So yay. And then I just cut these out separate so that you could have a good look at them. You got your little heart there, got my finger in so you can see the size, but really sweet. And of course this makes a nice little frame or even a tag, because you've got holes in it and you've got a central hole, so you can thread just straight into that middle loop and make a little tag too. So I did that, and then people wanted to see the cupcakes, so I decided to do a bit from each one that looks like they're supposed to go together, if you know what I mean. Like that one goes with that one goes with that one. So what I did was I had the base and the candle from this one, and then I got my swirly frosty topping from this one, and then I used the yay and I used the little party streamer. And what I did was just make a really quick card. And I didn't measure this, did I? So let me get that out on my ruler. I will drink more coffee after, I promise. And that is 6.5 inches. So you can see it's a lovely size. Go on a slimline too. Right, back to my cupcakes. Right. So I did really quick. I put the yay there onto the frosting, and it comes on little legs because it's a cake topper, and I just cut the legs off and decided to have it on top of my frosting. But look at how pretty that is. I think that's so pretty. I've got glitter everywhere. This is the Panalisa glitter cardstock, and it's really easy to glue down. It's got a gorgeous, like, I think I tried to describe it last week, almost like a tissue paper backing, which when you glue it down, sticks down straight away. Because, you know, some glitter cardstocks can be treated and maybe a little bit shiny on the back of them. And you kind of, you know, you got your hand on there holding it down, waiting for your glitter to glue. But no, this just goes straight down. A couple of little streamers there. No sentiment because I'm gifting this one so that they can do what they want with it. And also did the candle there. See how close we can get. I just love it. I think this is a great base for a cupcake. I really do. And this gorgeous background paper is Adrian Lumen, New Year, New You. And it's almost a kind of, it's almost got a kind of retro Japanese feel in the colours, if you know what I mean. So that's a gorgeous one. And I think I got that for $1 last week from Snap Click Supply. And you can see it tones in with that one. That's also one of the background sheets. So I just really love that. And now I'm going to measure my cupcake all made up. I tucked my candle into there. So I'm just going to measure my version of using those bits and pieces separately, and that is 3 3/4 inches. And then if I go along here, we are at 2 inches. But just love it. I mean, you can piece back all different colours in there. You could have chosen the pastels, you know, to reflect the background and pop them in there. But I just love that. So that is what I've got for you today. And I am going to be back up with some more Panalisa next week because there's a few things I haven't used yet. But tomorrow is a DIY art bin design team haul. Thank you so much for watching. And as usual, all links below. Bye.